Good afternoon. We are back at it again. Now, I'd like to go over some of the legal and financial considerations in starting a business. It's not just all peaches and cream as far as when getting a business, and it's exciting, but I would definitely consider this portion probably one of the most important parts. In many ways, business owners launch it with their personal funds. Most times they do that, which is fine. You take money, take it from your personal and put it into the business. With that being said, obviously you want to separate the two, business from personal. That's a mistake that I see a lot of people get in trouble with, is that they it's something called commingling, where you mix it together and you can't tell what's personal and what's business, and it causes a lot of problems. And you will be successful. I do believe in you. So that's the good part. So, and with that being said, you're going to cause your bookkeeper, accountant, tax preparer a lot of headaches and separating this money. So just if you can try to, if you use a personal credit card, use one card exclusively for the business and one for the rest for personal. Or if you get signed up with a business credit card, use that exclusively for business. That way, at the end of the year, it's an easy ride to get your tax return done, to get the everything flows to your personal. Everything's just kind of nice and neat. Well, anyways, one of the first things you need to do is you need to get something called an EIN. EIN stands for Employer Identification Number. That's basically like a social security, but for business. So, your social security, you take it down to a bank, you take it to get a loan, things like that. Same thing, but for a business. So with that, you can just go online. I believe it's the IRS website you can go to. You got to just Google it. IRS, get EIN. It's a real simple process. They want you to be successful. So just apply for it through there. And with that, everything kind of takes off. So you can go to your bank, you can open a bank account in the business name. You can hire employees and not use your social. I would definitely avoid using your social when opening a bank account. As far as when if a employee of yours needs the information, just use an EIN. That's the smartest thing to do. And it also helps you separate the business from the personal. You make sure you keep your personal out of it. Just bottom line, it's a big headache, and you don't realize that. As a bookkeeper with 15 years of experience, smartest thing you can do, just keep it separate. Nobody wants to look at your dirty laundry, so just leave it there. Um, and then what you do is, once you get an EIN and an LLC, which I mentioned in a previous episode, as far as articles of incorporation, there's some other documents in there, but I don't want to get a little too confusing. Basically, take all of your LLC information, your EIN, and take it to the bank, and they will know what to do with the information. They will set you up. They'll give you a bank account, and you're off to the races. From there, you can do things like a credit card processing, just whatever. And you can issue payroll checks, issue checks, all through the business. You're off to the races. And also, it helps you with permits and licenses as well. So let's just say, for example, you start a restaurant, or you need a permit through the agriculture department. You can basically just give them your AN, and you're off to the races. And just a little bit about me. Our business is run by myself and my wife, 15 years of experience, bookkeeping, payroll, taxes. Check us out, www.metroacc.com. Until next time.